Hi, folks. Spidey's back. Yes, I'm back on. I'm going to be back on a regular basis. Spidey wants me to come back because his YouTube videos are just bombing like a son of a bitch. So, he does. He wants me to try to perk up the podcast do a little bit, and I'm going to do that for Spidey. I don't know why, but I kind of like the guy. He's kind of really weird as fucking hell. Anyway, if you hear some Stooges in the background off to that direction, it's because I got them as background noise. I'm not even sure why I should have that, but I just got it anyway. Anyway, just ignore it. Penny's a big Three Stooges fan, or Four Stooges if you include Shemp, which was excellent. He was excellent, but we're not going to talk about the Four Stooges. We're going to talk about Universal movies again. And basically, we're going to talk about the Frankenstein series. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This has all 8 movies. It's a legacy collection. Yes. Remember, I already did Abbott and Costello collection. I did Creature from the Black Lagoon. I plan on doing the Mummy Invisible Man collection, stuff like that. I'm not even sure if I actually did this years ago because Spidey is very forgetful at my age. It's true. I'm getting to be an old, dried up Spider-Man. Anyway, no shout outs because Penny is he has put a gag order on that particular part of the podcast studio videos. So basically, nobody gets a shout out. Okay, we're going to talk about this collection. This is from Universal Home Studios, and they're all remastered. All 8 movies are remastered. From the original 1931 Frankenstein with Boris Karloff. Woo! All the way up to Abbott and Costello in 1948, Meet Frankenstein. Oh, one of my favorites of all time. This has a lot of great movies in it, folks. It has The Son of Frankenstein. It has The Ghost of Frankenstein. It has House of Dracula. I don't know why that's in there. Anyway, it all works for. I mean, you got Boris Karloff, John Carradine, Abbott and Costello, of course. Hey, do I look pretty good? You know, I think I can't figure out why my shoulders keep slanting. I think I'm turning into some kind of a weird oddity or some sort. Anyway, look at that cover. Oh, ooh, Boris Karloff. I think that's him, actually. Anyway, here's the back side, of course. And it has a rundown of all these movies right about here. And this really, the back cover is pretty much basic, right? It has all the stats and all the different movies and what year they came out. And, some still photos of some of the actors and actresses that were in all these movies. I mean, you got a great cast here, folks, a great cast. Spread out through these 8 different movies. I mean, I really can't pick one over the other because what I like about these Universal movies is they're all in black and white, right? 1948. I should say 1931 to 1948, right? Actually, I'm doing pretty good. I kind of got my Spidey suit looking pretty good. I got the tie-ups in the back working right, so you can't see my gnarly skin. We kind of, like I said, I still got some Abbott and Costello over there because I need some background noise, and I didn't want to play any of that goddamn weird ass shit that Penny and Butcher and all these people play. I just wanted to have some goofy comedy off to that direction. Yeah, it's my left, but I think it's your right. Anyway, I know Penny did 2 videos last night. He hasn't posted the second one yet, but he's got the first one posted up on YouTube on a couple different channels. Doesn't make any difference. They're bombing, of course. YouTube won't give him won't cut that poor guy a break, man. Oh, that's okay though. We just do this for fun. Didn't I explain that before? We just do this for fun. I know a lot of people hate our podcast videos, but that's okay because we're not trying to make $1 billion here or trying to make any money off this. We just do it because we just like to have some fun, right? Butcher the Clown, Penny the Lonely Clown, Freddy, of course, Mr. Myers, me, of course. I'm the star. I think everybody likes me. Well, I think they like. I think they like everybody really. Anyway, look at that cover. Oh, that's good. Oh my God, these movies! I love these movies because they're, like I said before, they're filmed in black and white. They're extremely atmospheric. Great music, great soundtrack. Like I just said, they had creepy images, castles, dark corners, spooky sets. Oh my God, they were just great movies, man. And like I said before about all the other movies, they did not need a lot of gore. They had no gore. It was just your imagination just took you away, right? I mean, these movies were basically well before I was born, which is kind of cool. But you know, growing up, you got to see these Saturday night or Saturday afternoon and on the black and white TV, stuff like that. I know a lot of people have seen these movies a billion times, but you know, I like them. They hold up extremely well. You know, 70 years later or whatever. You know, 31 to what is it, 2085 or something right now? They've been around forever, man. But they're still the best movies ever made, man. Universal Pictures did a great job on all these type of movies, man. Like I said before, Abbott Costello's, the Mummies, the Frankensteins, the Wolfmans, all that kind of stuff. Hey, man, I look pretty good. I think I got my suit looking really good. Am I looking sexy? Or I know no one's gonna be able to comment on my videos. No, YouTube just won't let anybody comment on our videos. You know, they're always blocking the comment sections. Hold the comments for review. You know, that kind of stuff. Who cares? They won't even give us hardly any views anymore. So, except for a few people, I seem to be getting some high views, which is really kind of cool. Penny is kind of like average. Butcher's average. Freddy's average. YouTube doesn't like us. We don't give a shit. We do this just for the fun of it. Frankenstein. He's going to choke you to death. I love that. I love this collection, man. Like I said, of course, the one's really strictly comedy. Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, of course. That's a classic from 1948, and we all love that movie. I think I reviewed that many, many years ago. But anyway, look at this. Ooh, I know I keep showing that cover. I shouldn't be showing that cover. Anyway, we decided to, the studio back here, we decided to get rid of some of the spider webs. I'm really upset about that. But Penny decided he didn't want so many goddamn little spiders running around. So, I have to humor the poor lad. So basically, that's what I got to do, right? Anyway, like I said, we're not going to do no shout-outs anymore because YouTube is blocking all comments, and they're basically, they're giving us absolute minimal exposure on YouTube, which is okay. We don't care. YouTube, we don't care. This is all for fun. All for fun, YouTube. You take yourselves too seriously, man. Anyway, I'm sure that I'll be getting some good reviews. Well, not reviews, but some people will see this because I just don't post on YouTube. I post everywhere. Do you understand that? Oh my God. I don't know which is my favorite. I mean, House of Dracula has John Carradine. Abbott and Costello, of course, meet Frankenstein. Bud Abbott and Lou Costello, and you got Boris Karloff. You got all kinds of really cool people in these movies, man. I mean, it's got a great cast. Every one of these movies has a great cast. Really, I don't know if I think these were basically just filmed on a soundstage in Hollywood or maybe overseas. I'm not really too sure exactly where production began and ended, but they do a great job. I mean, it's pretty much on a soundstage in California or something like that. I think Universal Pictures is located on the West Coast in California or something like that. It's like all those big studios, at least a lot of them. But anyway, God, he's scary, man. Oh, I used to love Boris Karloff, man. He was the best. Lon Chaney, John Carradine as Dracula, Glenn Strange. Oh my God, great actors, man. They really did a good job on the makeup, man. You know, a lot of the makeup is actually real makeup on these actors, which is really outstanding. I mean, it's even the Wolfman, Lon Chaney, was outstanding. Even though originally when you started to transform, it was like a form of CGI or something. But then they actually had him in a rubber mask and makeup and stuff inside somebody's. I can't remember who did the makeup on a lot of these movies. Doing all the makeup on his face and everything, and the mask and the prosthetics and stuff like that. Oh my God, these movies are still entertaining today as they were when they originally came out. I know a lot of people go, well, they're dated looking. No, they're not. If you look at these movies on a decent TV, they're outstanding looking. Outstanding. Like I said, the soundtrack, the picture quality, the creepy shadows, the sound stages, the atmospheric countrysides and everything like that. Where it was filmed, I'm not sure where it's filmed. Doesn't really matter, does it, folks? Hey, I'm kind of a comedian tonight, ain't I? Oh, there goes one Abbott and Costello, or Three Stooges short finished. We're just going to keep it running over there. To my left, your right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Look at the backside again. Oh, this is so good. You can get this collection at any mail order outlet in the world. Amazon, eBay, or 1,000,000,000,000,000 other places to order this particular set. I really like this set by Universal Home Studio. It's excellent. All their sets are excellent, folks. So we're up to about 12 minutes, so we can talk a little bit more. But goddamn, I'm sounding like goddamn Penny, man. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. God, why is my shoulder it's look like I'm trying to do a jig or something here, man. Yeah, whatever. We got another Abbott and Costello, or why do I keep saying Abbott and Costello for? I don't even get that. Three Stooges running. Don't care what episode it is. It's funny, probably, but I'm concentrating on this. Anyway, there's the Edge. Not that that makes any difference to you. The Frankenstein Legacy Collection. Yeah. All right. The Complete Legacy Collection. You can get all these movies individually on DVDs and stuff like that. But I decided to get the collection because they really did a good job in this collection, Universal. They always do. Universal's been around for, what, 100 years? All their movies are good. Even the recent movies are good. I mean, they're like the leaders, and well, one of the leaders at least, and making and producing movies over the last, Jesus Christ, how long? Since the 1920s or something? I love Universal, man. They still make pretty damn good movies. Still make good movies. I don't know. I can't really see too well through this goddamn goggles, but you got Frankenstein, you got the Bride of Frankenstein, Elsa Lanchester, of course. You got the Son of Frankenstein, the Ghost of Frankenstein. Oh, Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. Oh my God. Frankenstein, the House of Frankenstein, the House of Dracula, Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. Oh, what? I'm probably missing one. It doesn't matter. There's 8 of them. So you got a good choice here, a good selection to look at, right? Right? That's what I think, man. Oh my God, we're up to 14 minutes. So anyway, I think you all know what we're going to rate this particular collection. It's Universal. It's the classics. You've got to give it a full. You're just going to have to wait for about 4 more minutes. Anyway, I'm going to be trying to do some more recent movies. I got some upcoming movie reviews I'm thinking about, like Silent Hill 1 and 2, which I thought were pretty damn good movies. Maybe even the Big Lebowski I'm going to get to eventually. I'm sorry I promised and I didn't deliver the goods. I'm sorry, folks. I wanted to deal with these Universal movies first because they're just fun to watch. But anyway, I'm going to be doing a regular movie review on a regular basis. Did that make any sense? I don't even know if that made any sense. So anyway, Spidey will be coming back on a regular basis. I think I just said that. I better scratch my dusty brain here, man. My brain is like full of. It's got too much web, but it's got like spider webs or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing more movies on a regular basis because Penny and Butcher and Freddie and Mr. Myers and the rest of the gang need some support, and I'm going to try to help them a little bit. You know, maybe I can bring the ratings up. I don't know. What do you think? Am I just wasting my time? Huh? What do you think? Wasting my time? I don't care. You too. I'm doing it anyway. Okay, we're up to 15 and a half minutes. I know I keep showing that stupid goddamn cover. Okay, let's just sit and talk. Anyway, so Penny did 2 videos last night, as I mentioned earlier. And he basically is going to release the second video probably tomorrow night. He does 2 at once. A lot of people don't even realize that. Instead of doing 2 separate ones on different days, he basically does like 2 in a row, so he can release one maybe 3 days later, the second one 3 days later or something like that, or 2 days later, whatever, maybe even tomorrow night. So anyway, like I said, Butcher I hope will be back pretty soon. And as for the podcast studio, we're going to keep whacking away with reviews and goofy podcast videos like always, regardless of how many thumbs up we get or, you know, or views or comments. We're just doing this for fun, folks. It has nothing to do with ratings or nothing to do with kissing YouTube's ass. We don't kiss anybody's ass. I think you probably already know that. We just kind of wing it and say what the hell is on our mind, right? That's the way to do it, man. We're not part of the goddamn PC/woke crowd. We do things our way. Anyway, YouTube, so you're in trouble. Anyway, we have a lot of fun doing this, folks. I got to end this podcast video really soon because we're really up to about 17 and a half minutes. We like to kind of keep these at about 18 minutes, all the members of the podcast studio, right? Even though a lot of people think that's too long. But, you know, when you got a lot of shit to say about movies and just goofy shit, you got to have some time, right? You got to have some time. Anyway, the studio's looking wonderful. We still have to dim down the lights just a teeny bit. They're still a little bright in the back part of the studio over here. We're going to dim those down tomorrow a little bit, just so you can focus a little more on what's back there, even though you can see already, but basically it'll be a little bit better to look at. A little more clarity, I would say. Anyway, we're going to get going. So here is my review. 10 spiderwebs. I think y'all knew that was coming, right? 10 spiderwebs is the... Let me get the... Look at that. 10, folks. I couldn't go any possibly less than 10. It's 10 all the way. 10 spiderwebs. And I think a lot of you would agree with this, so we're going to end this podcast studio. Or studio, this video, whatever. And we'll see you next time with a really cool movie review. I wish I could show some clips, but I'm pretty sure this is all copyrighted. So until then, 10 spiderwebs.